Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. You are now tuned in to the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Drop the beat.
Drew on the keys on this shit now.
Shep everybody. We back at you another week. The Man Cave Sports Podcast. Willie Pray doing this and pass it to my fellas. Oh, we got a special guest. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Um, I give a little brief intro, a little brief background real quick. We'll let him say his name, but this is our producer. This is the man, the myth, the mastermind behind 613 Faye Productions and everything that goes along with 613 Faye, all the shows that he's involved with. So, but we'll let him get his chance to give us backdrop and tell us a little more about it. So, what's up, fellas? What's going on?
What up, man? G Money in the building.
Yes, I am here. I'm filling in.
He's here.
What's your name again?
My name is Mike T, man. That's what people call me. I really don't like being called Mike T, but that's what people call me. Michael Turner. And yeah, I'm their producer. So
Yeah.
We gotta be on good behavior here, Willie, right?
Say it again.
We gotta be on good behavior with this guy now.
Nah, we about to dig into it a little bit. Go give him a chance. Like say the producer, 613 Faye. You want to give us just tell us about yourself, Mike. Tell us about yourself. Tell us about your vision. How we got here, and anything else.
So basically, how we got here is I'm gonna keep it short. I just had a vision of doing my own content or having content that I like, things that I'm interested in, because we often complain about what's on the internet, but we can really control what we do. So I just had stuff that I liked, and I was like, hey, to people, I reached out to people that I was cool with, that I thought could be in positions to be stars, you know what I'm saying? Because some people think I'm, somebody, but I think I see that in other people. So that's pretty much why I started it. 613 is named after my grandmother's birthday and her middle name. And my grandmother passed in 2000. So it's just the way to honor her. And it's an extension of ME. So ME is Michael Ellis Entertainment, which is me and my brother Ellis. So yeah, I just wanted to walk it like I talk it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted positive stuff out here in the atmosphere, and I wanted to do that. And I just didn't like sitting back, just kept saying it over and over and over again. So, and also, got the Project Dope. We did something big in 2000. The anniversary just passed. We did something big in 2020, and some things stuck out to me, like, there's stuff that we can do to better ourselves and better our situations. So this is one of those things. It's an extension of that. So yeah.
True.
No, so, we appreciate you getting us together out here.
Yeah, we gonna make it work. Yeah, if y'all don't know 613 Faye, Mike, he got like a lot of content going on, and it's just growing. Like I said, 613 Faye Production, check it out. But no, I think I'm gonna stay here. I don't think we want to jump into anything else. I think we're gonna stay on mic for a minute. Sports podcast. You want to give us a little background, sports background, or anything?
So of course, I met all y'all either through sports or we eventually played sports together at some point. Played football at Blair. I played football pretty much from like first grade all the way to 12th grade. So 12 years, played football, played a little basketball. I thought I was better at basketball, but I put more into football. And yeah, that's pretty much my sports journey. But as far as like teams and stuff, Miami Heat fan.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't watch the NFL. And we could talk about that if y'all want to, but yeah, I don't watch the NFL. But when I did, I was a Washington fan. I'm not going to say the new name, but I was a Washington fan. I don't say the old name either, but I was a Washington fan.
I was gonna wear Vince's. It wasn't a jersey. I was gonna wear a Vince's shirt, but I left it alone and shit. But I was about to.
Yeah, still got my jerseys, my hats. I got a Sean Taylor joint. Like, I'm not getting rid of that. You know what I'm saying? But Capitals, Nationals. I was an Oriole fan before Nationals, but Nationals came and then the Orioles started sucking, so made it easy to make that transition. And yeah, I mean, sports podcast. I mean, I always wanted to work with you, Willie. Gotta give you your flowers as well on something. Like we grew up around each other. It's a funny story I was going to tell, but then I remember we got great jobs, so I'm not going to do that. But
Go for it. Go for it.
Nah, I'm just going to say, me and Willie connected on a higher level when we were kids. And like that was one of the first people I ever
brought up to us.
Right. So, you know, that was my man. Like I've always like I never ever had an issue with Willie. So getting the opportunity to work with him. To be honest with you, since you asked this question, the first person everything revolved around you, Willie. I ain't gonna lie. Because I had other people in mind as well. But I didn't think they would click with you. And not necessarily saying that you would have been the problem. I think they would have been the problem. One of them is no longer here, as we see. And it's not Jay. Jay's not the person.
Oh yeah, but shout out to Jay.
Right.
Jay not the person we talk about, but then
shout out Jay real quick. You know, our brother in pod, Jay, he's mixing tonight. You know, he wasn't able to join us tonight. He had to take care of some things. You know what I'm saying? Hope all is well on our man Jay. But I'm sorry, go ahead, Mike.
But no, you good. Yeah, I had to make sure that we say that because it wasn't Jay. Because people gonna be like, "Oh, he got rid of Jay." No. The second person was Gary, because Gary had said something to me about something with sports. I don't remember. Was it a podcast, Gary?
I was trying to get some fantasy football podcast rock.
Right. So then I said, all right, them two will work, but it can't be just them two because I already got something. At the time, I still had the video game podcast. So I was like, nah, I don't want any of my podcasts to mirror each other. So I was like, all right. The next person I thought was Rail. And I was like, I worked with Rail before, maybe the different atmosphere may work out. Then it was Jay because I knew Jay had podcasted, excuse me. And I knew he was good at, doing his podcasting because I supported him and he supported me. And, I saw him. So then I was like, all right, let's put them together. Let's see how they mesh. And yeah, man, I mean, y'all proved me right. So thank you. At the end of the day, y'all are doing a great job. I mean, yeah, y'all doing a great job from Malik to Coach Nassoff to Coach Aaron. I mean, y'all doing a great job, man. I mean, it's nothing but up from here. Y'all do the work for real. Like y'all, every week y'all give me props and stuff, but y'all really do the work. So yeah, gotta give y'all flowers too.
Most definitely, thank you. We're gonna jump into a little bit of news just to give it a little different direction. We'll come back though.
Willie, one more question. My bad.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Tell us about that shirt, Mike. Project Dope. What's that about, man?
All right.
Talk to everybody real quick.
So 2 years ago, I was sitting in my house. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was blown because I couldn't get to where I wanted to go. And I heard that there was a protest in Germantown. I ain't believe it. I'm from Mo County. This is the last place I think that ever would protest. And I look on Twitter and I see my students outside. I see a whole bunch of Montgomery County college gear, and I know some of these students. So I wasn't even thinking about going out there to protest, really, to be honest with you. First time I've ever said this publicly. I just was going out there for my students. Went out there, located them, saw them, and when I got out there, it was it was like real tense. Like Bama's was about to jump on cars, and I was like, look, nah, something came over me. Y'all know me, like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Some was like, say something, Mike, and I was like, hold up, cuz. And I was like, we pay for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And dude was like, oh, okay, I got everybody's attention. So then I asked the feds to kneel with us. And the first one was like, no. I got the video. One day I'm gonna put it out there. But the first one was like, nah, he wouldn't even roll down the window and talk to me. Second one was like, yeah, we got out the car. Him and his partner kneeled. Everybody was cheering. Nobody got that part. Like I said, I got everything on video. Go to the third fed. He do the same thing. The fourth one is the one that everybody took the picture of. So that Monday, I wake up, the pictures everywhere on the internet. I didn't know there was no cameras out there. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was
everywhere. They always out there.
Yeah, but see, in my mind, from where we from, Willie, the first thing I thought of, they trying to set me up. They trying to make it look like the police is out here doing good, you know what I'm saying, with the people. And that's not really what it's about. The point of it was a conversation that was had. And none of that was put out there. So I attacked the police off jump. I went on Twitter, attacked the police, and they hit me back immediately. And was like, look, this person want to talk to you. Reached out, gave me his email address. I emailed him, and we did our first protest. Had Willie come out there speak. Gary supported it. And yeah, Project Dope, what it stands for is Project Definition of Positive Entertainment or Positive Environments. And we just been doing different activities. First, we started protesting, but we knew it couldn't stop there, so we started doing community events. Turkey Bowl every year. First ever basketball one this summer. And yeah, man, that's just an extension of we doing with 613. Like I said, I mean, we gotta talk. We old, man. We can't keep talking and we gotta actually walk it. And that's what we're doing with Project Dope, 613 and all that. So yeah.
Yeah, I heard Gary gonna come out and ball at the cookout next month. I heard Gary.
If I can find a babysitter, man, I'll get out there. If I get there, I gotta get there 45 minutes early. Get my white man can't jump stretching songs out that joint, you know, stretch the legs, all that funky stuff. Get a roll out there.
I feel you. I'm about to start putting that work right now. It's about a month away, a little bit over a month away.
Yep.
I'm gonna start putting that work right now.
I went to open gym about a month ago. Somebody invited me to that joint. I was on fire that night and I ain't never got called back. They was like, nah, I felt like I was too good out that joint or something. They was like, nah, you ain't coming back with us.
Willie and them need you. Willie and them need you then if you that good.
Yeah, they was like,
hey, no. I'm pumping my head up right now. Pump my head up.
He came out here and burned it. He came out here and burned our ass. We just wanted to play for fun. It be like that sometimes, though.
Oh,
some folks do be feeling like that. They're like, nah, we didn't think he had a game like that.
It was with older heads, though. Don't let me get it too
okay.
you know.
Okay.
I'm an old man myself. I'm about 40 now, so you know if I'm balling with the older guys, I ain't messing with those young kids like that. I'll play defense. I'll strap. I'll go hard on both ways of the court. Pause, as Jay would say right there.
Well, that's kind of the good thing that we do with these events. That's the good thing we do with these events. I should have said that. It's called the Mo County OGs Turkey Bowl, the Mo County OGs basketball showcase. So what we're doing is our main goal is to bring everybody together, but also if there's some young, like all these events, kids are welcome to come. So if you're from 88, you know what I'm saying, you can see somebody from White Oak. Now you made a connection. Now you know they cool. So when you go around there, you don't have to have these problems. Same thing if you're from Castle Boulevard, North 29 North, and you're going down Maple. You might not know nobody from Maple, but now you met somebody through some old heads from Maple at the Turkey Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we trying to do, you know, do things. And like our first event for Project Dope that we actually did was in Southeast. The very first event we did as Project Dope, the first protest, I did that. And then I just invited everybody to come speak. But the first Project Dope event was in Southeast. So yeah, man, I mean.
Mike dropping a lot a lot of names, street names, and neighborhoods. Me, I'm geographically ignorant, like I tell people, so I don't know nothing about none of that. You understand? So,
Briggs Cheney. Okay, so 29 North Briggs Cheney.
I know. I'm just joking.
Okay.
I'm just joking. Just in case if the fan is watching or listening, you understand? I don't know nothing about none of that. It's like that. but yeah, what y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk sports? Y'all want to stay? Let's talk just a little. And we're gonna talk sports. I also want to know. You lived in Miami before, or the Florida area? You said for a little bit.
Broward County. Yep. Me and Kodak Kodak. Me and Kodak.
It's heavy in football out there. I don't know too much about the basketball scene. I know the football scene heavy in football. Can you tell the difference or the contrast that you saw when you was, well, this was a little while ago, like we said, we're a little bit older, but can you tell us a little bit about the difference? I don't know, whatever difference you saw between the two states.
If I never left Florida, I would be in the NFL. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. Because I loved football before I moved to Florida. I loved it before I moved to Florida. I hated it when I got down there because it's all year round. Like now we're catching up here now in 2022. I was down there in 95, 96, and we was playing football year round, pads and everything. And the thing about down there, what I would say is and I make this short. We play up here for leisure and fun. They play down there for necessity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Their main goal, most of them down there, them dogs that we know from Florida, Dion, Emmett, Michael Irvin, Devin Hester, Ocho Cinco, Antonio Brown. We could go on and on and on from the state of Florida.
Down there, ain't it?
Huh?
Sean Taylor down there too, ain't it?
Sean Taylor was a Dade. They do it for necessity. Sean didn't really necessarily do it for necessity. His dad was, a cop, so a big time cop. So he didn't really. He just loved football. But most of the people down there, they did it for necessity to get out of their conditions or to provide for their family. They might have loved football, but they grinded and got to the best level because they wanted to. It was necessity. And I think if I'd have stayed down there, I wouldn't know y'all. But I definitely would be in the league. I definitely would be in the league because it's different. It's totally different. Basketball started picking up when I was down there. It wasn't like us. So it was the flip-flop. Baseball was pretty big. Hockey was non-existent. But yeah, football and soccer was their thing.
All right, we don't actually have it on here, but who want to tell me a little bit about what the Commanders, Jack Del Rio, right?
Jack.
I didn't really follow this shit, but I know he said something about January 6th when they stormed the Capitol, right?
It's just a little dust up in his words, as he called it. He said, all this community violence happening, it's stuff, people getting shot and things like that. But I mean, January 6th, that was just a little dust up in his words. And this dust up, school shootings, there's.
He brought up George Floyd too.
Oh, he put all that in one.
Yeah, he said that none of that compared to, he said basically what he was trying to say was he said that the George Floyd BML protest, people died, and then then what Gary said about the school shootings and all the stuff, the media is trying to make it bigger than it is, and the other side is trying to make it bigger than it is. But people actually died at these events. The January 6th wasn't that big deal. It was a dust up. And it's like, what? It's confusing with him, though. It's confusing with him.
I can see where I can see where he's coming from. I'm not trying to say that.
Yeah, if you're a Trump lover and don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, because It's weird. It's weird because he's the same guy that defended Marshawn Lynch against Trump.
I mean, he basically said that, yeah, some shit happened, but it wasn't like
It wasn't
these
no
other
movie.
people. It wasn't that, you know what I'm saying? You know, we flexed on, they flexed a little bit, you know, put their leg up on the desk, stole some government official shit. And
He's just trying to hijack the country, nothing big.
yeah, you know, not bad. Nobody really get hurt. Who did somebody?
Somebody died.
Somebody did, right?
People died there, yeah.
A couple people died.
Yeah. Yeah, so not valid and not valid. I'm not even going to carry on with the joke and this shit. That's wild. Yeah, that's why I like. So I don't be listening to that shit, man. I just see those what you ever call it, those clip bits and shit, and I see it. I'm like, I already know where it's going.
Well, he tweeted it. He tweeted it. He didn't say it. He tweeted it. That's what make it worse.
Yeah.
Because you could easily be misquoted.
Yeah.
You tweeted, you meant it.
Yeah, reason behind where this tree come about anyway.
Huh?
He ain't got that much longer in the NFL coming out with things like that. And I think it's just a sideshow there to get the spotlight off Mr. Daniel Snyder there, Freaky Dan as they call him, right? Trying to keep things up a little bit.
I'm riding with Dan until the wheels fall off.
Well, Dan in the January 6th investigation started today.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it's on. So
Okay.
that's why he really did it.
Okay.
He probably did. Dan probably had, he trying to probably look out for the franchise and look out for Dan, Freaky Dan, because Dan just did something. But he just cost the damn team a stadium in Virginia.
Yeah.
For all, I feel like for all you fans, Willie, that y'all was almost happy about that because ain't nobody trying to drive all the way out to fucking Virginia, get crunked, enjoy the game or whatever, or get pissed at the game, either way you want to look at it, and then have to drive back through that Beltway shit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
The only option now is FedEx 2, which is right down the street from FedEx 1.
Y'all hear something about people starting to say that if you're not actually in the state or region, whatever the fuck, the district in this case, that you actually represent, that you can no longer be called that, like use that name.
No, that's dumb.
Yeah, I thought I really didn't like look into it or some shit, but I thought I heard something like that. Like bands, though, they like people joke about it all the time. They say since they actually the stadium is in Landover, we actually should be called the Maryland Commanders.
Well,
or the
Gary's team ain't in Dallas.
Yeah. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of teams.
Most of them now ain't in where they so.
Yeah, I thought that was. I thought I heard say some shit like that, but yeah.
We can start there. It's just shot down your Commanders right there. Just boom. That's
we got actually I'm gonna ride with him. I'm gonna ride with him till the wheels fall off, man. That's all I know, man. For better, for worse, or indifferent. That's all I know, man.
Three of them wheels is off right now. The other, they pulling the fourth one off.
What about Aaron? Let's switch up to something a little nicer about Aaron. My man, what's his? I mean, forget this dude's name all my fucking time. Aaron Donald, right?
Yep.
Aaron Donald reconstructed contract.
You sound like Urban Meyer over there, forgetting the superstar's name.
I won't be forgetting a lot of shit tonight, for real. I'm just like, but we're gonna get through it. It may be rough, but we're gonna get through it.
Hey, it's all good, man. Yeah, Aaron Donald got the Brinks truck backed up for him. He just last week he was talking like, look, I said before, I told everybody before off the break, I'm playing 8 years and I'm done with the league. So he was okay. He was like, if I don't get a contract, I don't get it. But if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get what I deserve type joint. And he got what he deserved, supposedly. It's 3 years, $95 million. He is by far he was the highest paid non-quarterback in the league. We'll say that for a second, I guess, because I think his teammate might have passed him, but I gotta double check the numbers. But from the numbers, he's the highest non-quarterback paid right now, pretty much in the league.
Come on, man. Cooper.
Yep. We can slide into him too. Cooper Cup. Cupperific, little teacup, whatever you want to call him. He got paid as well. Now he got paid 3 years, 78.5 million. It ain't up there with Tyreek Hill. It ain't up there with Devontae Adams. Well, it is up there with him. It is up there with him. But his whole talk was, I don't need to be up there. I'm not asking the Rams to match this just because I seen Tyreek get this. I seen Devontae get this. I know what my numbers is, and I deserve to get this. He said, I'm not about that life. I'm about, look, I'm doing what's good for the team. Do I deserve money? Yes. And he got the money. He got the most, he beat them in something. He got the most guaranteed money for receiver ever. 75 million guaranteed. So
you left some on the table for him.
Yeah.
Man.
You think both guys deserve that?
Mike.
Oh, yes.
You on the show, producer?
Hey. I mean, I quick answer. I believe all players deserve what they ask for. If you play up to what you're supposed to be playing up to. Point blank period. I'm a pro player. We ever get to a place that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And y'all come at me with something and y'all have been performing. that's how I feel life should be. I think it should be that simple. I don't think that some of these players, and that's another
episode 16, G, okay, episode 16.
Episode 16.
We're about 20 minutes into it. This is what we gotta go back, reference check just in case.
We deserve every penny we ask for.
No, what I said, if you perform, if the wrestling podcast blow up and they start getting numbers, don't come at me trying to get the money they trying to get. but on some serious shit though, if you perform, I'm all for you getting your money, man. And Aaron Donald deserved it. Cooper Kupp, good dude, because I wouldn't have left not a damn dime on the table. I got a Super Bowl ring. I know what is being a great teammate. I was one just this year. We won the Super Bowl because of pretty much me.
But they say, what that got to do with me, right? They got shit to do with me. Pay me, right? I feel you.
All right. All I want to know is this fucking general manager out there for the LA Rams is the greatest motherfucker doing this thing in the NFL. I don't know how the fuck they do this, but every time, all season last year, all you see is, oh, Rams get this guy traded and pay him. Oh, Rams signing this dude, paying him. And it's just like, what the, and my team is over the cap, everything. The Rams actually have 6.7 million still left in there right now. Like, it's absolutely crazy because the other players on that team getting paid right now. Jalen Ramsey's up there. Matthew Stafford's up there. Allen Robinson's even up there. And like nobody else is getting big money. Like they're paying the people they're supposed to pay, and it's working out for them. They're doing it the right way, as they say, I guess. But all other teams need to take notes on that shit.
It ain't St. Louis. It's easier to get people in LA. It's easier to get people to LA.
Bobby Wagner went there for the low. So once you building something, they will come.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, man. That Jerry John like just struck a motherfucking nerve, a good nerve. But yeah, folks used to say that like every single day. You build it, they will come. Every single day, plain and simple, but every single day. Taking pointers. What's up with Deshaun Watson, number 24. They say he'll number 24. I'm going to change my stance just a little bit. I said 5. I said, no. I don't know. But I said under 5. I'm talking about suspension here.
Oh,
His suspension. I don't know. Since they going in on him like this, I think they may go ahead and try and make him shit for most of the season. There's something going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's something going on. But
I think
y'all want to get touchy, or y'all want to leave that to the masseuses?
we can. Oh, I like it, Willie. I like
Why
it.
I hired him.
That's what they hear.
Oh, shit. I tell you what, yo, the masseuses, they're about to have their hands all up on the Texans as well, because they're being added to this lawsuit. The lawsuit, it's not just against Deshaun Watson no more. The Texans are being defendants as well, and that's a big drop right there, especially because that's the NFL you're taking down. So.
Yeah.
Those masseuses might be like the new owners of the Houston Texans. Like we talked about I told y'all last week and way back when we were talking about Deshaun Watson, the Texans gave this man his disclosure. He gave them papers like every person that's going to massage me, touch me, I'll do inappropriate while you watch me. I want you to sign this. So none of this is going to come back at me kind of thing. So they better, and obviously legal things are legal things, and you can make words get twisted and all types of shit. And the Texans are going to play dumb. That's what they're going to try to play, but it's not looking good for everybody involved.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's why even the masseuses, though, even them at some point, well, it's going to have to come to, like you said, what's that legal term where they're going to have to basically prove that they are not only telling the truth, but their character, you know what I'm saying? Like in that sense, because, yeah, it's going to get messy. I don't know exactly. It's about to get messy, I think, but it's going to be interesting because it's going to be interesting. I'm waiting. I would like to see it unfold because, yeah, a whole lot of shit going to hit the fan.
I know the Browns, they're under the cap because all that money to Deshaun, that's guaranteed. That unless they have something in the clause somewhere, Deshaun might be out the league and he might be the next Bobby Bonilla type joint, just getting paid for not even playing. There's a chance he don't play this year at all and might never play again. It's with everything happening, it's crazy.
10 years ago, he still would have got his money. Ain't no way in hell. If they cut him, he getting all that money. I guarantee they're gonna get that money back. Like it's enough. So Willie used the word interesting. For me, it's not really. It's past interesting now. It's like, all right, come on now. Like when is this going to stop? And for me, the bigger concerning thing is, all right, if you knew this was happening to these girls, him leaving your team is the only reason why you said something?
Yeah.
If he would have stayed there, this wouldn't have came out. Or would you have done what you were doing, which was protect him? And I mean, I'm all for it. One of y'all called it last week and said that Texas is going to get involved. I think it might have been Gary. I don't remember who it was, but one of y'all called it last week, and lo and behold, the bombshell dropped. I think it was either yesterday or today that the Texans are now going to be involved in it. So it's unfortunate for everybody involved. I don't know right now. We don't know if it's true or not. So I'm going to say if the victims are truly victims, then I'm sorry that had to happen to them. And if he's telling the truth, it's 24 right now. If he's telling the truth, then yeah, then everyone should, the same punishment he was going to get, they should get. That's how I feel about it. But if he's telling the truth, to me, one is more than enough. But at the same time, we don't know right now. We know what they tell us. I think they already know, but they just slowly. The season's about to come up. They don't want that to be the big thing with the NFL, so they're slowly weeding it in. He's definitely not playing week 1. That's not gonna happen. week 2, 2, 3, I'm with Willie. I'm with both of y'all. Something similar happened in baseball. They gave this dude 2 years.
Yeah. Trevor Bauer is out the league pretty much.
Yeah, and it's without pay. So yeah. Unfortunate, but
and what's crazy with the Browns, they literally just excused Baker Mayfield, like, hey, don't come to our
mini camp.
That's it, mini camp, voluntary mini camp stuff either. So like, yo, you must really believe that y'all gonna win this case, or y'all know something, or
well, they can't do that. They got the same face. They can't go back and beg Baker now. So they have to roll with it because they already made a commitment. I'm gonna give y'all an insight because I was there when they got the phone call. It was like this. It was like, hello? Yeah. The Deshaun shit true? All right, sign it. Thanks. That was it. They didn't do no investigation, no nothing.
They never even talked to Deshaun's lawyer
at all.
Supposedly those are actual facts where they did not do their homework at all, and they were just like, after the first Texas Jane was like, they're not charging him criminally or whatever. That's when they went and did their contract.
Yeah, it's me personally, as a business owner, the first thing I just did, call his lawyer, call whoever I need to find out, and then I call Roger. Hey, Roger, be real with me, man. I mean, it looks bad, but it ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is right now. How many games do you think y'all gonna give him for real? Oh,
Roger's a fucking liar. He said he wasn't giving Zeke that many games, god damn it. And Zeke got suspended.
I think y'all fans are a little bit too hard on Roger, man. They don't give Roger the credit for the good stuff he did and the image he's changed the league, because the league he inherited was the pill popping wife beaters. And he changed that image. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody was that in the NFL. That's not what I'm saying. That was the image that he had to change. They drank a lot, suicide, things of that nature. He changed a lot of stuff. Well, I don't think that he gets the credit for that, but yeah, they're gonna suspend this boy. They're gonna make an example out of him.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man, it's sad. I do think they're gonna make it example out of him. But it's very interesting because basically in my mind, you basically say, you had this like serial rapist and shit, and everybody just let it be, or everybody did it, or I don't know, man. But anyway, Nadal, 23rd Grand Slam win.
22nd.
22nd Grand Slam win. We talked about Nadal last week. We all agreed that Nadal was, at least we wanted him to win.
Yep.
And here we are. So Nadal, he made us look good. I'll take it. You guys have anything on Nadal? I don't really have too much. Just want to make sure we give us flowers, give him a shout out.
Yes, sir. Hey, Rafael Nadal, man, he's going down as one of the greatest. I was listening to a couple of people talk about him, argue about him. They said, is he the greatest of all time tennis player? And I don't know if he's the greatest of all time. I like Federer up there more so myself, because Federer did it on all surfaces, and he dominated all surfaces for so long. Rafael Nadal, he's got 22 Grand Slams. It's the most by anybody. It's 2 more than anybody right now. 2 more than anybody. So but 14 of those were at the French Open. Like he will be the greatest of all time on clay courts. That's his GOAT. That's his legacy. The greatest of all time on clay courts. But of all time, I'm more of a Federer guy, and I'm a fuck Djokovic. I don't like the guy. He's a dickhead. He's an asshole. Never been cool with that dude. So I'm an old school Agassi man myself.
I know. I'm about to say what's up with Agassi. We'll have to put up in that conversation.
I love Agassi to death, and he's my greatest. He's my greatest, no doubt about it. Because he made tennis cool to me, man. That's what I did back in the day. If I was playing tennis, I was gonna be that cool motherfucker on the tennis court, no doubt about it. And I'm gonna whoop that ass while I'm on there. But shit.
I played a little bit. I played not like that, not like that. You know what I'm saying? But I did pick up the yeah. You see how much I played, but I picked up the racket and played it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, my stepson, he into it and shit. He always walking around wherever you see a tennis court, like we see a basketball court. He over there playing.
That's
It's kind of funny, but yeah. He wherever the tennis court is, he over there.
Hey, it's hard. It's hard to get good at tennis, really, because don't nobody play it as much as that as the pros play. That's for sure. So growing up, I ain't going to no tennis court. Usually, like, yo, you trying to go to tennis court? What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
Basketball court right next to that. You better bring that basketball with you, G.
Yeah, man. Basketball. LeBron, Carmelo is amongst a few male athletes, huge male stars that's talking out for Brittany Griner right now. That's demanding, or I don't know if I want to say demanding, suggesting that Joe Biden and his administration do something to bring Brittany Griner home from Russia, where she had been detained for over 100-something days now. Didn't really have too much on it. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I thought that they should have been making noise a long time ago. But here we are. We talking some sports, but a lot of controversy in sports, more so than sports. But does it help? Does it matter at this point? Do we even think that? Me personally, what Russia is asking for in return for Brittany Griner at this point is funny as hell to me. But it doesn't help, doesn't hurt. Where we at? Where we thinking?
Go ahead, Mike. Jump in on something here.
Hey man, I didn't speak about tennis because I don't know nothing about it. So my mom told me if I don't know nothing, just shut up. So, but with Brittany Griner, it's interesting, man, because my opinion has changed a lot with this subject from when it initially happened. And I kind of agree with Willie a little bit more than I did at first, because at first I thought they shouldn't have said nothing. She's in a whole nother country that don't like us. Relax. So we can get the people that's, at first that's how I thought. The people that need to get stuff done, let them get that stuff done. And however we get her back, we don't even need to know, as long as we get her back. That's what I thought at first. But I mean, I guess it means something when you're the biggest one, if not the biggest American athlete, steps up and says something. And then Carmelo steps up and says something. The whole going at Biden to get her back, though, I don't agree with. I just don't understand what they expect him to do. Make a phone call, which I'm pretty sure he's probably already done. I don't know what they like. I just want to know what they want him to do. Like, what do they want him to send the army over there? Does he want to go to war? Like, what do they want him to do? Do they want him to come out and give a press conference saying that he wanted to get Brittany Griner back? Like you said, what they trying to get they playing the game. They actually playing a WNBA season right now. They're like, look, we trade this for this. Like, they want to trade her like she's a damn product. And it's like, when you're dealing with people like that, what do you want him to do? Like, to go on TV and say, give her back now. I mean, that would be the American patriotic way to do it. That don't mean it's going to work. And it can make things worse. Like, I think that's the part that a lot of people miss. That she's there. It's not like she got to go back to court and we can just be like, nah, Brittany, don't even go. She's there. Like, what can we really do? And I think all we can do, I guess, is pray, hope, and just hope they let her come home, man. I mean, it's an unfortunate situation, man. I mean, we got people here in America locked up for stuff too, as well. So, we got to figure out how we gonna get her back. Because they said, I think it was 5 years, up to 5 years she can face.
Up to it, I think, something like that.
And if they being this petty, they gonna give it a whole 5. I mean, what do you think, Willie? I mean, what do you think? What should we do?
Give them whoever the fuck that dude they talk about. I don't give a shit, for real, for real.
Oh, yeah. If it's that simple, then yeah, I'm with you. By all means, give them. I mean,
I don't think it should be that drastic though.
Me
You
neither.
know what I'm saying? I think it has to be some of a formality that really, it can't be that, I don't know, it just seems, like I said, I don't really know, and like I said, but wrongly, wrong, like it's bullshit why she's dead. I understand that, those their laws or whatever have you, but it's bullshit. But yeah, what you say, G? Give dude, what's his name? Give him up or what?
Yeah, something like the Death Bringer or something.
Yeah,
He got a nickname or something,
right?
like
Like
Death Bringer. Like, I supply the death to everybody.
Yeah, I like that.
he ain't shoot hoops for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
So they're like, Russia is definitely playing this game to their advantage, no doubt about it. Where they hold all the cards in their hand, and we're just like at their beckoning. So I mean, I can understand, like Mike saying, like, what do you expect Joe Biden to do? Like, we're gonna give Russia the guy that's gonna supply them with nuclear weapons, pretty much.
We're gonna give them their number one killer.
Yeah, like you gonna give Russia this guy, and he's gonna be like, look, bye Ukraine, you're done now because I'm here. Like that could bring more damage in the world than what we need. I mean, I'm just talking out my ass for real, but these are things that I've read about, at least somewhat.
Yeah.
I hope I'm speaking somewhat factual things a little bit, but
You are. I can't fact check you today because I'm on the show, but you are.
But like, and I'm all for getting Brittany Griner back. Don't get me wrong. There's no reason why she should be over there at all. She's wrongfully detained, 100% about that. But I don't know how we gonna, like, we need God. Fucking Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes. What's that crew?
What are they called?
Oh my God! Why can I not remember this shit? Van Damme, even all them guys.
Damn, you said Van Damme.
Yeah, the Expendables.
Expendables 4. Send them over that joint, man. Get Ric Flair going over there with you. Dennis Rodman. I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, what do like they really? I can't even get the words out of my mouth. Like, they really toying with the U.S. right now. Like, they said, "Hey, yo, listen, y'all want her back for real? All right, prove it.
Yeah,
It was our number one assassin, and we give you back her." And it's like, all right, we want her back. Like, if you're an American side, you're like, yeah, we want her back, but like G said, like, damn, this can really cause a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like, this could cause a lot of, this could cause worldly, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it goes to the point where it's like, damn, bro, like, I think everybody agrees why she's detained is bullshit.
Yeah.
I think how we get her back, that is the part we have to figure. Well, honestly, I can't say we need to figure it out because there ain't nothing we can do.
Don't listen to what we got suggested, probably.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like Biden can go get, and the thing with Biden is everybody like, yeah, go get her, Biden. He's banned.
Yeah.
They banned him from Russia.
Yep. So guess what? No, I'm not even gonna mention that name here. I've already mentioned it before. Not mention him again. That man.
Oh, I know. Oh yeah, he don't. Yeah.
He's not banned.
Yeah, he can't. But he ain't getting nobody. Like, I ain't gonna say his name neither. But
why y'all got so much against the Orange Man? Y'all talking about the Orange Man?
yeah, I ain't gonna say his name neither. But people
Trump.
Yeah. Hey, he's not banned. He's allowed to go over there.
Yeah, but people try to make it seem like he went over there and got LeAngelo Ball. No, he didn't. LeVar went over there and got LiAngelo Ball. Like LeVar said, I ain't saying thank you to you. When I got on the plane, when you ain't bring us back on the plane, you went over there, and then got the hell out and left us there. They could have killed us. Like, bro, people give him too much credit. I do think that what is wild though, G and Willie, I do think that if he did make a call, he probably could do something.
Yep.
I
He probably win the next election for doing that as well or something.
No.
Rush would be like, oh, Russ votes.
They gonna tell Trump, man, you give us our Doom man back, okay? We want the Black Doom man to death, okay? And we don't want nothing else. We don't want him. You want this? You give us him. But that's wild, y'all. 'Cause they are going like super hard, y'all. That's gangster shit. Y'all. Like,
They ain't say give us a figure skater or somebody. They say
I know.
number one assassin.
And all she do is shoot hoops.
Supposedly, I did read something where people can like they've been able to like talk to her through emails and letters and things like that. And I mean, it hasn't been like negative responses from her, like they're treating me terrible or anything like that. But also, I mean, who knows if she's the one actually writing these letters, sending these emails. You know, I don't want to say it's all pretty flowers over there or nothing like that. But supposedly that she's not being harassed. Supposedly, I don't want to even say that because you never know what for what's going on over there.
I'm with you. I read that too, but I'm with when I've read it. The first thing I said to myself was, "Y'all just was slaying 2 weeks ago that y'all ain't got no communication with her, and now all of a sudden y'all think that's her emailing y'all back."
I mean, she looked to be in good health. You got an Avalanche hat on?
Nah, man. You know, I'm a Braves fan. Everybody know that, but you know, right now I got the Angels hat on. You know, they done lost 14 straight, so you know, Mike Trout out. You know, so I'm trying to, you know,
manager fired.
Yeah. So you know, my son is a Ohtani fan, so I told him, he was like, go with the Angels hat. I said, man, all right, I rock with them. I was going with a purple and white Nats hat, you know, because they home team. If I'm a you know,
he could use some support too.
Yeah. So, you know, but my heart is with the Braves all day. You know, we won 7 straight. So, you know, just throw that out there. But I'm glad to be here with y'all.
Yeah, we were glad to have you, most definitely. That's why I told you I don't know much. I thought of the Avalanche and shit. I thought you was on your hockey vibe and shit. You know,
I gotta go get one, man. I definitely got them winning the Stanley Cup. So I gotta go grab me an Avalanche hat and a jersey. So that's dope.
Yeah, I see somebody tied. What is it, the Lightning Rangers tied right now? 1-1.
Yep.
The series tied 2-2. The game that's playing is tied 1-1 right now.
Yeah, man. Dope shit. And I see we got our guest there with us too. Oh man, I apologize for being late, man. You know.
Hey, remember earlier?
He said he's gonna fine you for being late. That's what
I know, man.
Remember earlier when I said y'all come in and like if it start popping, y'all can ask for whatever money y'all want. He can't. Y'all can't.
He had to be here to hear that.
Hey, so they told me for the next two podcasts, I'm suspended for the first 30 to 45 minutes. That's what I was.
Nah, you just gotta sign the contract. Like them two, like they straight. You just gotta sign whatever we signed you to a 360 deal.
Oh, dang. Oh man, that's tough right there. That's tough. 360 deal, man.
Nah, but you can get an NIL. You can get an NIL. Go ahead. You get your own
appreciate
NIL.
it, man. I appreciate it, man. You know, appreciate it. See that real one right there.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. So how you doing today, man? How you feeling, man?
I mean, I've been here with the guys, man. I mean, yeah, man, everything is dope. Great. I like it. I'm in the man cave. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Feels cool. Feels good.
It feels good.
I
Like,
appreciate you pulling up, man.
man, I get to get away from the wrestling podcast. They stress me out. They suck for real. Like they're bad on that.
I see you one day, not one day, but I see you at one part. You had your head down and shit.
Oh no, man! Wait till you hear this next one, boy. I was like, no.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's definitely entertaining. I enjoy it, man. If y'all ain't catch the last episode, man, Mike T, man, he got up and walked off at one point of the show. hey,
Me and Marshall really hold the show up. Me and Marshall hold the show up for real. The other two, I'm trying to get rid of them for real. I'm not. I'm trying to get rid of them. So I'm holding open auditions.
It's like airs, right? You know
about wrestling, and you trying to talk about it.
This, right? They may be watching this. You prepared. You really try to get rid of them. If you okay, I'll leave that alone. Whatever.
No. If they're watching this, you're on notice. Soon as I can find someone better, you're gone.
Hey.
Jay, let me say your name. Jay Will, Jose, Quavo.
Damn.
I've had enough with you guys, both of you.
They're the Baker Mayfields?
Huh?
They're the Baker Mayfields of the podcast?
No, they worse than him.
Damn.
Robert Griffin. They showed pizzazz in the beginning. They showed me all that good stuff. And they're like, oh, yeah. And the next thing you know, they just start slumming. And it's like,
Man, that shit is...
Kirk Cousins.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, though, man. Ever since, though, I've been trying to follow wrestling a lot more. You know what I'm saying? This shit is y'all got me definitely in tune. I'm following more wrestling pages. I'm trying to watch more. I got Peacock, and Peacock got like all the wrestling shit on it. So I'm definitely going. If y'all don't have Peacock, man, you know, subscribe to it if you can. And it's definitely a bunch of wrestling material on that shit, man. That shit is funny as shit, though, man. Y'all be having me dying laughing.
I go like, of course, I ain't trying to fire Jose and Jay Will. I was just playing. But our goal is to change the perception of how us, people of color, are looked at as wrestling fans.
Right. Gary?
My bad, Gary. Every time we say something racial, we leave Gary out or we throw him in the fire. Either one. But nah, I mean, you know, the perception of black wrestling fans, we Bammers, we geeks and all that type of stuff. So we just want people to know that we regular people, we have fun. We just, like, most of the time we be on that joint, we be making fun of each other.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
I don't let shit slide.
Yeah, I'm multi-man on the show, so I got multi-different characters. I got Vince T, Alexa T, Multi Bliss, Rastaman T, Hollywood T. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you come in the show, you never know which one you're going to get, and it depends on how much they piss me off. You know what I'm saying? You might hear the knock. You might hear the knocking and the Rastaman come in. What's up, on people? You know what I'm saying? Just out the blue. So yeah. And people don't know my father's really Jamaican. So like when I do it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, my father's Jamaican. So when I do that, I'm just reciting everything I've ever heard him say. I'm making fun of him.
I mean, that's a good thing to do. That's a good thing to do, actually.
When he heard it the first time, my mother sent it to him. And he heard it the first time, he said, boy, you been paying attention, huh? and he gave me his blessings. My Jamaican side of the family gave me their blessings. And from there, I just kept rolling with it. So Rastaman T probably would be the next show on 613. Somehow.
Okay, I was gonna say I haven't seen him, but I've seen Vince T. I've seen Multi-Man. Like, man, it's fucking hilarious, man. Yeah. And they're putting together a top 10.
No. Don't talk about it, please. No.
Okay, all right. Y'all just gotta tune in. Just tune in.
We're doing the top 10, but it's already messed up. They messed it up already. Matter of fact, let me ask y'all a question.
Okay, go ahead.
All of y'all have watched wrestling at some point, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely.
Who is some of y'all favorites?
Of course, Stone Cold, The Rock. I like Taker. I'm a huge Taker fan.
HBK.
Yeah, HBK. I was a huge Ultimate Warrior fan as well. Don't ask me why. I used to like Tatanka as well. I don't know why. I was a little kid, man. I was so
Tatanka was all right.
yeah.
So I found out he was a white man.
What?
Yeah, I didn't. I thought that.
just got ruined. Jay as Tatanka was a good wrestler now.
Yeah, bro. When I found out he was a white man, I was like, oh shit.
Damn.
I just found out Yokozuna not too long ago. They called me the encyclopedia, but I just found out Yokozuna wasn't Japanese.
I can believe that.
Well, Yokozuna gotta be he of some Asian descent. Where Yokozuna
Nah,
from?
he's Samoan.
Oh shit.
Wow.
That's Rock family.
Really?
Yeah, that's Rock family.
So
That dynasty is like, we're not gonna talk about it here because this ain't the platform. But whenever you guys are ready to come over and get served, please do. But Rock is oh
Yeah, y'all got my
And Chris
one of my
Jericho.
players on the outside. Got Bret the Hitman Hart on the outside.
I
I
like
don't know
Bret
if you got
too.
Jake the Snake on there at all. But Jake, I like Jake. I like Sid Vicious. It's too many wrestlers, all especially the old school.
I like Razor.
So-
Ramon.
Razor Ramon, the bad guy, no doubt.
rest in peace, Razor Ramon. Rest in peace.
Yeah, Razor did pass away, man. A lot of them.
He's a local head, Maryland cat.
Yep, he's from Maryland. So is Vince McMahon. So is
Really?
Shane. Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon are from Montgomery County, Maryland.
Oh bullshit.
Damn.
Google it. Google it. Stephanie was born in Holy Cross.
What?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they're
Damn.
yeah. But this is what I have to deal with since you brought up the list. You brought up Shawn Michaels. Yesterday, they tried to vote Shawn Michaels off the top 10 list
They're fucking fired.
for Edge.
For Edge.
HBK?
It depends on, because if you ask, it depends on
Nothing. It depends on nothing.
If you ask my son, I'm pretty sure he would put Edge over HBK.
No, he wouldn't.
Why?
No, he
Because
wouldn't.
my son is 14 years old.
Right. They don't know about him. They don't know about him like that.
Yeah, I mean, he got him because we went back because it wasn't on. I don't think it was on Peacock yet. I don't think it was on Peacock. I think they were still on the WWE network. But I had to watch the HBK and Razor Ramon ladder match, and that's where he started to become a fan of the older wrestlers. But yeah, but I think he would most definitely say Edge because we had a conversation. We had a conversation recently. Not recently, but we had a conversation. And he most definitely got Edge in his top like wrestlers and shit.
Well, if they were 14, 15 on the N4 corners,
But that's
they are 30 plus. They tried to put Mick Foley on the top 10. I said, whoa, Lord. No.
Man.
I mean, I feel like he is better than Edge. I feel like
No.
Who's better than Edge?
he's been there for so long. Mankind, Nick Foley. You know, he was a classic cat. He's a class. Do I like him? Hell no. Do I think he's on my top 10? No. But
So are we talking about personalities and characters, or we actually talking about wrestling?
So with our list,
Undertaker has to be on it, right?
so yes. So okay, I'll give you the list. And our producer for today, Marshall, he knows what we deal with. But
Don't throw one of my favorite intro songs is Billy Ass Man.
hey, Marshall. I know you can't respond right now, Marshall.
That was a great intro.
Jose. He's Jose of this show. He's Jose of this show. Because that's what we
Hey.
Ass man.
only Quavo would ever say something like that when we're trying to talk about something serious.
You gotta pause that too.
But
Hey, it's been a few pauses in here, man. I ain't wanna throw them out there, but it's been a few up in here.
It's all right, man. If I'm not here, hold it down, baby. If I'm not here.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's the first thing I look at on a woman, man. Shit.
Oh yeah, definitely on that aspect of it.
it's Stone Cold, Rock, Hulk Hogan, Cena, HBK, Brock Lesnar, Taker, Triple H, and Randy Orton.
I'm interested.
Right now, currently.
don't know if I got Brock in there.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know if I got Brock in there.
yeah.
Macho Man was disqualified.
Yeah, that was Soul Man's fault. He was
Yeah.
over there. Jay Will got heated.
Yeah, Jay Will got heated. Basically,
Qualified.
we can't personally. So the list is not our personal favorites. It's based on their careers as wrestlers.
Yeah.
It's not the Hollywood stuff with Rock. We talking about just the wrestling career. So Macho Man is Soul Man is a fan of Macho Man, and he cheated and voted him in just because he's a fan of him. So we had to do anybody that does that, we delete him. So yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
They will snitch on him, actually. Let's call it spade.
Yeah,
He snitched on him. It wasn't even like I didn't even peep it. I was about to let it slide, but
He
snitched
said,
on him.
he said, but Soul Man been doing it the whole time. That shit was hilarious. I'm interested to see where y'all rank Triple H, because I didn't like him, but he was a fucking beast though.
I'm
Triple
gonna
H
let you know
was a
right
dog.
now.
Triple H.
Number one.
I like Triple
Triple
H.
H is
He
dog.
was doing as the Hunter Hearst Helmsley
I know.
way back there.
Yeah,
he was
when he
lame.
first came in, he was whack. Fuck that
I
man.
like the way back there because he was wrestling though, and like it was like a progression and shit. Like, and I like the whole prestigious thing. Yeah, I dig that joint actually. I dig that joint a lot.
So let me
I did
ask.
think it was. I did think it was a little. You know what I'm saying? A little bit much or whatever have you. But I dig that. I dig that. That's why I like that he kept the Triple H. You know what I'm saying? He just put Triple H.
Yeah.
Everybody who know the history know, where it comes from and shit.
So y'all ain't gonna know WCW guys then, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, because like I'm about to say Ric Flair, Sting, and then Johnny.
Sting got voted out.
Sting got voted off.
Sting
Yeah.
got voted off as well. We replaced him with Randy Orton.
Somebody said Booker T.
I'm on Randy.
Goldberg.
That ain't
Goldberg had a run.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like a lot of people that would name, we all put 10 people in the pot, and we all had to pick through the 60 people because there's 6 of us. So we had to pick through the 60 people to get to the 10. We just got. They piss me off every week. So we still haven't ranked the 10 yet. We got the 10, but we're still putting people in. Like we got Kurt Angle on the maybe list. We got Bret Hart on the maybe list. We got AJ Styles on the maybe list. China on the maybe list. Edge, Daniel Bryan, Chris Jericho. Huh?
Take AJ Styles off.
Listen.
I'm still trying to get with AJ Styles. It ain't happened yet though.
I gotta watch him. I got out of wrestling by the time he was on the scene.
Yeah, so AJ is an interesting one because AJ is when most of us stop watching, that's when his ascension happened. And in ring, it ain't too many people better than him.
What about did you say Roman Reigns?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He may sneak in. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. The 06-13, it was a little competition, so everybody kind of didn't watch each other's shows. I'm learning now that y'all kind of watch the show. So I know they don't watch y'all show because they don't even watch our show. So they're not going to hear what I'm about to say. I'm voting for Triple H as number 1, point blank, period.
Yeah.
He's the most successful wrestler to me of all time. Successful. Yeah. So I'm voting for him number 1. I'm going to let them know. But
I'm going to ask you this too, because I think he got one of the best finishing moves, man. Who do you think has one, like who's one of your favorite wrestlers or best finishing moves? Like
it was the super kick until everybody started doing it. You can't watch a wrestling match now without seeing at least 3 or 4 super kicks. But probably either the GTS or the F5. The GTS is CM Punk's move, and he put you on the shoulders, drop you, boom, knee you in the face, and then the F5 Brock.
Got you. Okay.
Willie, we gotta link up, bro, because I can't let you talk about Brock like you did.
I did.
I can't let you do that.
But Brock, I don't know, man. It's just one of those things where that like brute force type thing that it's just he was just like a bully for a minute. Yeah?
I'm with you. I wasn't a fan. He was just the.
I haven't met Cowboy Brock yet.
He just terrorized the shit on the low. You know what I'm saying? It was just kind of like But I mean, I get it. I most definitely get it. He most definitely had a hell of a career. He most actually he could fight. He could wrestle. You know what I'm saying? It was just that in the beginning he was just coming through and he just made it look too easy. You know what I'm saying? Like when people make things look too easy, sometimes you don't really give them. Kind of like with AJ Styles. You know what I'm saying? Like AJ, I used to watch wrestling, but AJ he just makes shit look too easy. I was like, oh man, he just that's what I feel like with them too.
Brock, I think. So you ain't seen Cowboy Brock, so you ain't get to see Cowboy Brock yet. The lighter side of Brock, and it's amazing to watch. He's funny as hell.
Really?
Yeah, he's funny. Like I get what you're saying to the point where like the way they pushed him in the beginning, yeah, it definitely pushed him like he was a menace.
A maniac, yeah.
I learned on the show, like again, they call me the encyclopedia, but I learned on the show Brock beat somebody up with one leg.
Jeez.
Literally, he whooped. If I show you, I felt so bad for the one leg dude. Even though he signed him to do it, I was like, dog, why y'all let him do this? But yeah, Brock was a menace, man. Brock was a menace.
I'm interested to hear y'all's take on Cody Rhodes and the Hell in a Cell. He just went, the match he just went through. I don't know if y'all peeped the clips or the highlights, fellas, but yeah, he hit that shit was real.
Pat.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we talked about it. It'll be out Sunday. I mean,
yeah,
he made himself.
I can't wait.
He made himself a megastar. Point blank. Period. I'm not gonna be short with that. He made himself a megastar. When he returns, he will be one of the biggest wrestlers of all time.
And then he had some burns and shit. Didn't he have Didn't he get burned?
That was in AEW before he came back to WWE. His wife, they did a little spot where his wife burned the table and he jumped through the table, but the stuff they had on him was supposed to be flammable, but it wasn't because he was sweating. So his back just kept burning.
Jeez.
Oh, the shit people do.
Yeah, so he had to stop, drop, and roll.
He's a Buffalo Bills guy, probably. That's what he do, right?
Yeah, so I mean, Cody is a star. I mean, fighting with a torn ligament, when you see it, if you see the picture, you're like, damn, that ain't fake. That ain't fake.
Not at all. I was watching. I seen the clips. I said, damn.
Yeah, so yeah, he's gonna come back a star, superstar, mega superstar.
Cool. That's what's up. Yeah, I can't wait to see y'all talk about that. Hopefully everybody watched it, the pay-per-view.
Hey, I like reminiscing to them old days about these wrestlers, man. That's good old time.
Yeah. Oh,
it used to be like Saturdays, right? Back in the day, it was just Saturday we watched wrestling pretty much.
Saturday morning.
Superstars. Yeah, I used to get into it with y'all don't look at me no differently. I know better now. But I used to get into it with this other dude and shit because he used to like to watch X-Men on Saturday mornings. And I used to, man, we watched the wrestling. And he was like, oh my X-Men and shit. And we used to go back and forth every Saturday, man. Every Saturday he was over at my house, we'd go back and forth, either X-Men or wrestling. I'm usually watching wrestling. Right now, then I was watching X-Men. I wasn't really into like that, that sci-fi thriller type thing. That I wasn't into it back then. You know what I'm saying? The real life was real, so I wasn't really into it.
Willie was bullying the motherfucking remote. Willie was over there bullying the remote. Nah, motherfucker, this one
it's the Swiss joint, right?
Yeah, but we had the knob, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had the knob back then, bro.
Yeah,
true.
Click.
If you had a remote in our neighborhood, bro, you was the man.
Bro, I didn't have cable.
Well,
I had no remote.
There wasn't no cable. Oh, but it was the
black box.
The black box.
Not
I
the
ain't
black
had
box.
that neither.
It was a wrestling show. It didn't always come on Saturday morning. It didn't come on like off the late night, like midnight or some shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
When we were kids, wrestling came on every single day of the week when we were kids.
Damn.
Yeah. So WCW had a show on Tuesdays. WWE had a show on Saturday.
WWE back then.
WWF.
It was WWF. When we were kids, there were more wrestling federations, and that again, this is not this platform for it. So I'll tell y'all that when y'all come to ours. But it was a lot more. It was called territories. So it was a lot more wrestling back then than it is now. Now Vince owns pretty much all of that. Everything that that was back in the day, he owned all of that. Everything. Like WCW, ECW, NWA, Mid-South, Smoky Mountain, all that. He owned all of it. He bought all of his competition. So yeah. But back in the day when we were younger, I used to watch wrestling every single day. Every single day. Yeah, that's how I got into it for real. I watched it every single day. Now, when we got older, high school wise, that's when Vince kind of started buying. That's when it was only WCW, WWF.
Got you. Yeah.
Right. So then when we got older, when we got grown, he bought WCW.
Damn.
All right, y'all fellas got a bet going on and shit. I was gonna let y'all handle y'all bet, but we're going NBA Finals. Boston that jumped out to a 2-1 lead.
Hey, it handles itself. I ain't got much to say.
What was it that?
G jumped out there via Twitter. He was actually talking. I think he was talking shit to our last guest, Coach Aaron. Was you talking shit to him?
Nah, I don't know if was it that one.
Yeah.
Nah, I think it was. I was talking to another podcast dude. Authentic actually. He had some joint. He said about these could win tonight or something like that. I think.
Yeah.
I was trolling Aaron though too about that as well.
And,
I was on a couple of people that day.
And G was like, I got Golden State winning tonight. I said, well, shit, I got Boston winning tonight. So G said, hey, let's do a friendly bet. You know, lose to do 10 push-ups on air. I sent the emoji shaking the hands, making it official.
Oh man.
And the game was on. It started out. Well, it was Boston.
We doing this now? Right now or the end of the show?
You do it whenever you feel comfortable, baby. You got the cutoff sleeve.
Y'all bring up this next subject. I'll be listening while I'm getting diesel out here.
Go ahead, man. Oh, Eddie go put the camera on. So, yeah, man, this y'all gonna count them 3, 4. Yeah, but the series is interesting though, man. I honestly think I call Golden State in 7, but I really do think Boston might beat these dudes. I think Boston might get them. I think Boston is, from what I've seen, I think they're just too athletic. They're too, they're big up front. Pause. You know, they're able to get the rebounds. They out rebound them all the time, and I just think they just play like it's not just Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Like everybody gets in. Al Horford, Marcus Smart, Derek White, all these dudes get in, you know, they all scored. Like Clay and Steph, I think they combined for 56 points and they lost by 14. Somebody else other than them two got to step up, and Clay just started getting going. So Boston defensively, I think that they're a real problem for Golden State, and I really think Boston can win this series. I know I said Golden State in 7, but y'all man Draymond is. That's Willie's man. We'll get to him later, but that's so far from what I've seen. And I just think Steve Kerr, he's his rotations. He got to switch his rotations up, man. He's got to put the young boy Kuminga and Moody in, man, because they too small. They can't handle them boys or the men. So that's where I'm at with the finals.
Oh, I humbly disagree.
Okay.
Hey, don't get me wrong. Celtics played some good ball. They played some good ball. First game, Boston beat them 120-108. Second game, 107-88, Golden State. Third game, Boston beat them 116-100. If Boston coming in was averaging 107 a game, Golden State's averaging 114 a game. Golden State has not hit 114 on any games right now. So that's telling me one thing or the other. One thing,
that's Boston's defense.
Boston is playing great fucking defense. They're playing great defense. Don't get me wrong. Marcus Smart's out there, defensive player of the year. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown are underrated, great, good defenders. They're good defenders out there. Robert Williams, I want to say, right?
Yeah.
He's having big blocks down there. Al Horford, underrated defender as well. So you got the defense, but also Golden State I feel like has not hit their stride even really like that. They haven't hit their stride offensively yet. Clay had a good game last night. Steph Curry's going to have his good game. Steph Curry said he's playing game 4 100%. So I expect them to come out, and their defense has to get better. Like their defense in game 2, that's what gave them the win, really.
Draymond out there wrestling and shit is what got Golden State the win. He was out there doing all that crazy shit, and that shit wasn't going. That's why I figured they was going to win game 3, because they weren't going to let Draymond get away with all that crazy shit he was doing.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, State's still has got a lot more firepower for them, and they just they gotta play defense. That's what it comes down to. They gotta play better defense, and that's everybody on the court for them.
Well, shit. I mean, Jason Tatum ain't even hit his stride yet. You know what I'm saying? Like
Tatum has had great games. He's been
okay.
What's Tatum's numbers?
But
Tatum's numbers, G?
I don't have it in front of me. But I mean, he's
averaging the most for the Boston Celtics.
Yeah,
he's averaging for the Boston Celtics.
27 the other day.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was probably his best game of the series so far.
He's averaging 26 series. I want to say, like game 2, he had 21 in the first half, and then he just shut him down the second half. That's what it was. Like it's not like
that was Vegas. That was. I'm just saying. I told you, like, come on, man. They weren't gonna let them boys go down 0-2 going into Boston like that, bro. That's why they let Draymond get away with all that shit, man. And that's why everybody called it out, and then he fouled out in game 3.
Yeah, terrible numbers. Yeah.
Okay. You know, this is what I do on the wrestling podcast when someone stresses me. Jay, I love you, man. But you're talking sports out your ass. Game 1, Jason Tatum had 28. So when you say he just now starting to get going, he's been going, okay? One thing that you said that's true for both teams, but you only said it was true for the Celtics, was that their other guys are stepping up. Yeah, when they won the games, they stepped up. But when they didn't win the game, they were trash, just like the Warriors. They both, to me, it's a chess match at this point. I really don't think it has nothing to do with the athleticism, but when you get to this point, that means not that much. It's the like you said, I do give you your point for Kerr I think you said Kerr need to make some adjustments. I do agree with that. But I think the real thing that the reason why the Warriors are losing is because their heads are not in the game. Clay worried about this. Draymond worried about this, his podcast and the fans and this, that, and the third, and everybody.
I hope that's not it.
Their heads are not in it yet. They got that. So what happened with them was they were the darlings. They were the cute girl in school, and then something bad happened to the cute girl in school. Maybe an accident or something, and she got not the cute girl no more. Well, she came back to being the cute girl because you heal. You heal up. She healed up. Now she's back to being a cute girl, and she don't know how to act because you carried her before. So I think they came into this finals thinking, yo, we about to whoop these Bama's. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't tripping off them. You know what I'm saying? We're not tripping off of them. Draymond doing his podcast during the finals. Come on now.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry. You got me on that one. So Tatum, he's averaging 26.9, 8 and 4. Okay. Yeah,
him and Jaylen Brown have showing up.
Yeah.
But the same thing for the Warriors. Steph has been showing up. Clay just showed up this last game. But when they won, it was the other players that helped. When they lose, the other players play like trash. Like Jordan Poole, I think only had 10 points.
Wiggins, I think he had 18 though. He had like a quiet 18.
He's been solid. he's been solid the whole series for the most part. Which I think he should get more. Who is the one that don't like Andrew Wiggins on the Gary? You were wrong.
No, I don't like him as an all-star starter. I don't like him as an NBA all-star starter. That's where my beef is.
You don't mind him being an all-star?
I don't mind him being an all-star, I guess. But all-star starter? No. What is he proven in this series, in this playoffs, that he is an NBA all-star starter?
Oh no, you're right. That's the fans though. That ain't.
But you got to think though, he's losing shots. He gets scraps when it comes to shots. Like Jordan Poole is getting more shots than Andrew Wiggins at this point. Like Jordan Poole get in there, dribble, take some crazy ass 3-point shot.
So
I agree with Gary though. He shouldn't have been all-star starter.
So Steph's supposed to give up his shots. If you the man that's gonna be scoring, you ain't gonna give up shots. You ain't gonna let somebody take those shots.
I'm saying like Steph handles the ball, so he's gonna. I mean, Steph and Clay, the offense runs through them, right? But outside of that, like even when Wiggins is in the game, you know what I'm saying? Like he gets the rebound and gets the shot. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't seem like they have created plays for Andrew Wiggins. Like when Jordan Poole, he handles the ball, so he gets the ball and he's dribbling and doing whatever. And then, so I think if he had a little bit more of the offense run through him at times, maybe when Steph and Clay are out or whatever the case, you would see him kind of step up. Like he had a quiet 18. I didn't even realize he had 18. But he did. You know what I'm saying? In the series before, he was doing it both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like he was one of the reasons they got past Memphis.
I think he didn't need to get to a situation where he was.
That's why I think he is started, because you can't run the offense through him. He had offenses run through him before, so I think this is actually, like you said, a great time to deflect some of that attention that Clay and Steph especially is getting. I mean, Steph put up shots that he get blocked. Well, he ain't really getting blocked, but they were right there, man.
Nah,
he still put up them shots. So they do need to run some more plays for Wiggins, I think.
We haven't had the Clay game yet.
Clay game was a little bit game 3, kind of game 3. He was feeling it pretty good, but Wiggins, he's more of a defender, straight up. That's his role right now. I feel like he's supposed to be not their dog, because that's Draymond's job, but he's supposed to be their like best defender kind of thing at the moment kind of thing. But at the same time, you got Al Horford guarding you. You were supposed to be a guard, a small forward, and you got the big man guarding you. You got to be able to take advantage of those matchups, and he has not. When he's going to the lane, he's going there just because he's like, okay, I got Al Horford, I can beat him to the lane. But he's not making any great offensive moves. He's going to the lane. He's getting close to the bucket. Al Horford is a good defender. You got to do better than that. If you're supposed to be the number 1 pick from a couple seasons back or whatever, you're supposed to be the number 1 pick. Like, you should make something better than that happen. Step back, something. Have him respect your J.
Let me tweet Andrew Wiggins. I'm going to tell him, man. My man G said, you got to step your shit up, man. The man
the thing is, I got them losing tomorrow.
I do too.
I don't got them losing the series.
Well, I got Golden State in 7, but I got Boston winning tomorrow too.
Yeah, I got Boston winning tomorrow.
I had Golden State at 5.
I'm taking Golden State tomorrow. I would have took Boston. I thought about taking Boston last night, but Golden State. If Golden State don't win tomorrow, then we already know.
Listen, with the wonderful Man Cave Sports Podcast, these guys have gotten me into sports betting. I won $10 on Hell in the Cell on DraftKings, and then I won $7 on game 3 the other day. So I really don't have a dog in the fight. I want everyone to win.
Hey, me too. I'm with you. I got a few friends that are Celtics fans, so they get on me every time I go against them. My man Jay, he a huge Celtics fan, so he get on me about going against Boston, but they tough. They made me a believer this playoffs. This playoffs though.
They're tough. I don't want to say that, but I don't want to say it. Man. There's something about Boston, man. I mean, I don't know. They always. I don't know, something about Boston. They just, I could be that way though too. But they kind of like a boring ass team to me, boring ass franchise. But they always, they just win. They kind of like they like that San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? They're just like,
I hate them fuckers.
yeah,
Them
it's,
up.
it's weird. They get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Clearly they get the job done, but it's just like it's no really there's no excitement behind them. There's no like I don't know, but we'll see. Because if they win this motherfucker next game, the door closed. It ain't no.
I don't think the door is closed. I think this
They-
it's gonna be the dramatics, man. This is what you want it to be. You want to see, like LeBron came down from 3-1 against Golden State. Like I'm just worried about.
Yep.
I'm just worried about who else from Golden
They
State.
Golden State got to come back 3-1 in them.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, I definitely do.
I think Steph Curry knows that he don't really care about the talk about his legacy, but he also is a competitor.
Yeah.
And I think that he knows they go down 3-1, we're going to see Steph pulling up from the other free throw line, shooting threes. I promise you, we going if the Celtics win tomorrow, we're going to see some epic stuff game 5, 6, and 7 because it's going to go 7.
That's too big of a hole, man. I still don't know how Cleveland got that thing done.
Draymond getting suspended.
Draymond. But see, so he got to score too, man. Like I know he liked to pass and he liked to set Clay and stuff, but bro got to pass.
Yeah.
I mean, he got to shoot. He got to shoot, man. He's got to take shots, man. They can't keep winning with him doing this shit, man. Like that shit was cool in the regular season. Like, bro, like they need you to score. You ain't got to drop 20, but if you open, you got to at least give them like 10, 12, you know what I'm saying, solid points.
Who, Draymond?
Yeah.
Something wrong with Draymond. Y'all don't think something wrong with Draymond?
He's not focused.
He's old.
Nah, he's not focused. He's not focused.
I think Draymond psychologically and the toughness that he brings to the game and everything like that. But I think something is wrong with Draymond. Like he has some type of emotional.
I just think
he got some type of disability, emotional, like for real. I think something wrong with Draymond. Like that nigga's not all the way there.
But y'all was just telling me last show that Draymond, you gotta have more the team. Like he a good hustle player. Like you gotta have a hustle player on a basketball squad. Like you gotta have one of every Draymond on your team.
I like Draymond. Like I said, I like Draymond. I like what he brings to the table. But it's just some of the things that he do it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like that game. Even though he have a lot of, but a couple of nights, the last game. Like that stat line and all that he was out there doing, like I don't know, man. I don't know. Like he something wrong with him. I can't diagnose him, but
I think he's got to do better. He's got to get, like Jay said, he's got to get points. He's going to bring you everything else. He don't even need 10 points, but he needs 8. He needs 8 to 9 points. I feel like that is acceptable for Draymond because I mean that's what he averages during the season pretty much. He averages like 9 points to 11 points at the max, pretty much.
Cut to the basket. I mean, hit the shots when you open. I mean, or at least take them. You know, that's what people got on Ben Simmons about. Like he's open and you don't want to shoot.
Yeah.
Like you.
I'm about to say the same thing. The threat of him actually, no one's going to take him as serious that he can make them all, but the threat of him possibly making them eases up the defense on the other players that need to be getting the ball. So he do got to take, like, I'm with Jay on that one. He got to take, I don't necessarily think he got to score. I just think he got to take them joints. Like he got to shoot. Yeah. He just got to take them joints. Like take some shots.
It's like 5-on-4. You know what I'm saying? Because they know he not going to shoot. So they going to switch or stay, you know what I'm saying? They're going to rotate 2 guys to Steph or Clay. You know what I'm saying? So he got to shoot. And I think he's just too far in media now. I think he's too.
Is mine not there?
Yeah, that's the problem, man. Like it's like he's doing stuff on the floor for material for his podcast. Like so he can just go back on there and talk about the shit.
And Looney got to step up too.
Go.
Looney got to step up too. I'm only saying that because I picked them in one of my pools. and he blew. He the reason why I didn't win $3,000. So I mean, so
Oh man.
you better step
Hey,
up. You
my
better step
home
up,
man, I got some stories, man. My homeboys then lost so much because off the .5s, somebody didn't get a rebound, somebody didn't get an assist. You know what I'm saying? So I feel your pain, bro.
Yeah, bro. But they blew me.
Damn. But it should be interesting. I just hate that I hate that all the games have been kind of like blowouts. Like they've been entertaining and like the third going into the fourth, and then it just gets blown wide open. But we're gonna see though. It's interesting.
Warriors almost made a big comeback last game. Like they was down a lot. I was like, oh shit, this is about to get ugly out here. I was about to text you, Jay, like, yo, I'm about to do my push-ups right now. Hey, he made that Warriors third quarter. Warriors
Yeah.
is just
Hey,
like,
if you're gonna bet,
go.
that's the time to bet that third quarter.
So we'll see, but he just couldn't keep it together the whole fourth quarter pretty much. He let it slip out there.
Let me ask y'all this. What y'all think about Golden State complaining about the crowd in Boston? What y'all think about Klay Thompson talking about they throwing F-bombs and Draymond's wife coming on IG saying that, you know, they had the children were at the game and they should have been throwing FU chants to their dad and all that. What y'all think about that?
I feel like this has been happening probably for like 20, 30 years, 40 years probably. But now that everybody gets a mic to their mouth more so, we hear about a lot more. Social media too. I feel like we hear about a lot more. Like there's no doubt in my mind, these things have been happening for a long time. And probably worse things been said back in the day too.
Oh,
but
yeah.
now, I mean, everything gets put on blast now with social media and stuff. So I heard something. They were chanting something at Draymond. What was he chanting at him? Supposedly,
Draymond Green.
F Draymond.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you want your home crowd to be saying things, maybe not to that nature, but something along those lines, like "you suck" or something. And that's part.
But you know how to quiet that down, though, right?
Play your fucking game.
You score. Like, nah, you gotta, you play your game, but like your biggest, you know, like you said back in the day, Reggie Miller, MJ, like all your
that makes me think that makes me think they go to state of trouble, man. If they complaining about a crowd, like
they worried about everything else, bro.
Yeah,
they complaining, man.
But that's what you said. Their head's not in it. If their head's not in this game, man, it ain't too much that can be done. They know, you know, it ain't too much that can be done. You can't prepare. You can't play better. You know what I'm saying? If you're not there, it's gonna cost them.
Now, one random complaint that he did have was Boston's rims were too high, and that was a legit fact. Boston had their rims up 2 inches too high. What the hell is that?
Has that been throughout the whole playoff series?
We don't know.
Like
that was the first game in Boston, so
yeah.
Because you telling me Jimmy Butler dropped 41, 47 on them high ass rims?
Hey, supposedly he's not a good shooter, so maybe that worked out in his advantage, right? That's what y'all saying, right?
Just said to pull up 3 wasn't his shot. That's all.
Hey, you said he hit the back of the rim, so you know we pull it up 2 inches, bang bang.
Hey, man, that's what's up. I ain't mad at him, but nah, I thought that shit was interesting that they was over there complaining about the fans and shit. I'm like, all these East Coast, Philly, New York, all them environments are hostile, man. They would spit on Trae Young, but last year in the first round of the playoffs, or tried to spit on him. Somebody tried to spit on him.
Yeah, so, but Boston historically
is off the chain.
The black people,
has
been a little bit different. Boston, Utah, you know what I'm saying? Players have said different things about, like, not even just basketball, baseball as well. You know, they had the issue with the dude from the Red Sox. So I'm not trying to give Golden State a pass. The old school me is saying, yo, they dressed up as jailbirds to make fun of Allen Iverson. So it's like, all right, bro, you know, grow a sack. But then the side of me that's living in 2022 is like, all right, like, yeah, that's kind of a little bit too much. But, you know, to like what I was telling to Willie, like, their heads are not in the game. They worried about the baskets. They worried about the fans. They worry about their podcast. They worried about the bad joints that's in the games. Jordan Poole showed off the other day for them girls. Every
But they
time
wasn't even bad though.
I know they weren't bad. I saw what you posted on Twitter too. He was like, I'm trying to see where the baddies at. But yeah, I mean, they worried about everything else except the task at hand.
Right.
Yeah, so
we're gonna see.
You think it's possibly because they've been there before?
No, because they back.
Like a familiarity to them.
I think because they back. I think the chip on their sleeve happened the whole season, and they got back here. I think their goal was to get back here. I don't think their goal was to win a ring.
Yeah.
I think their goal was to get back here to rub it in people's faces. And now that they're here.
That's what they saw. They said we're going to get back to the finals. And they never saw we're going to win the finals. We just going to get back to the finals.
Yeah, so unfortunately, if they do lose in a gentleman's sweep, this is the biggest meltdown probably we've seen in NBA history.
I don't.
Yeah, probably.
It would be. Besides the Lakers, that Lakers team that had Gary Payton and Karl Malone.
The Warriors right now?
I think this will be bad towards their legacy if they lose this string.
Yeah, this will be right there with the 3-1 loss they lost to Cleveland.
I think that
wouldn't.
I think 3-1 Cleveland. That's worse, definitely.
I don't, because you lost to LeBron James, arguably one of the best basketball players of all time.
I always had Boston with a fighting chance in this thing, so I wouldn't see it as like this monumental loss or anything like that. Because I always thought Boston had a fighting chance.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you lose now for Steph, you've lost almost as much as you won, and the new star beat you. The old star beat you, then Kawhi beat you. Now the new star beat you. Are you that guy, really? Or you just be putting up shots? A lot of them.
I mean, he that guy.
Right now, he is that guy. And to most of us, he'll still be that guy. But for talking purposes,
arguments,
debates.
We will find out.
You never won a Finals MVP.
Which me and G projected he would win. Go ahead. You've
lost now 3 times in the finals. So you won 3, you lost 3.
We included this finals?
If they lose this one.
If they lose.
You lost
and they beat. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Nah, tell them who they lost to.
They lost to LeBron, who some people argue is the best basketball player of all time. You lost to Kawhi.
When everybody got hurt.
Nobody cared about that. Nobody bring that up for
us. But yeah.
Because everybody disliked them so much at that point. We don't even give them that action. You know what I'm saying? Like any other team, we'd have been like, bro, Clay got hurt, Steph got hurt, KD got hurt, the whole team was hurt. That's why they lost. The Warriors, we'd be like, yeah, Kawhi won that joint.
Yeah. Yeah, they won that joint.
And if they win this time, Jason Tatum, the new ascending star. So now you lose to the new guy.
Dude, I don't know, because I had to put that whole squad up there. I wouldn't really put Tatum, as just like this soul star type person, type guy. That's a team that they got over there. That's how I look at them. I don't really see Tatum as, because Brown played a better game. Well, it seemed that Brown played a better game from what I saw couple nights ago. But yeah, I see them as a squad though.
I like his motor. I like Brown's motor.
I just don't. Sometimes I just like he gets off to these hot starts, like he's like cooking in the first quarter, and it just seems like I don't know. Sometimes they go away from him. You know what I'm saying? I just like he could go for like a 50-piece easy. And it just seems like they go away from him sometimes, or he may get in foul trouble or some bullshit, and his offense slows down. But he come out them first quarters, he attacked the basket. Once he started attacking the basket, that jump shot come. Yeah, and they tried to make them like they couldn't work together. That's crazy. That's the crazy thing about it.
Yeah, they tried to Bradley Bill him, drive him all of them.
Yeah.
Yep, they definitely try to say that.
tried. Yep. And they be losing to a first-year head coach.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to tell them. This Steph Curry, this finals, I'm gonna do what they do to LeBron because we can finally do it to somebody else.
And Steph don't get it like LeBron. Go ahead.
If Steph Curry wins this finals, then that changes the narrative, and this is his era.
I was going to ask
If he
that
loses
too.
this finals, then not only did they need KD, not only is his shots ridiculous. Watch what I tell you if they lose. Watch what I tell you if they lose. Watch what everybody starts saying.
Where's KD at? KD haven't made it. KD haven't sniffed a final since he left Golden State.
Neither did they until this year.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Healthy even though.
Nobody's going to say that if they lose. Nobody's going to care about that if they lose.
Yeah.
I was going to ask that too. If Steph wins, where will he be with LeBron as far as like legacy wise? Because I think they'll both have 4 rings this.
Mm-hmm.
If Steph wins, and he's got to win the MVP though. He's got to win the Finals MVP if they win it.
Oh, he will.
Yeah, he will.
He will.
Yeah.
He's definitely gonna have to put some shit out.
But if he loses though, yeah. But see, I told y'all before, Steph doesn't get the slander that a lot of the others, LeBron, or KD gets, and Kawhi doesn't get it neither. But Steph
because he don't talk shit.
Yeah.
I told
you
today.
But for them to be always compare them on the same like pedestal as LeBron and shit, they still should get they should get a little bit more heat. Like if Steph lose, he should get that heat. You know what I'm saying?
You know why? Because the responses are different. Steph go on a slump. They ask Steph a question. Steph say, "Well, I just pray to my Lord that everything could work out, and I get back in my groove." They asked Russ. Hey Russ, what about this
shit?
Hey man, I got 20,000 points. What the hell you talking about, cuz?
Yeah.
They asked KD.
You know who I am.
Cuz, you know what I am, cuz.
You know my name.
They asked LeBron. I don't give a fuck what Steph, Skip Bayless say. That's why Steph don't get the slander for real.
That's true.
Steph be like, man, I just hope that I can get back to my kids and my wife, and I can, get back to what I'm able to do.
Once again, I see them as just like I see Boston. I see them more as a team. You know what I'm saying? I don't really. I mean, of course, Steph is a superstar. He shows it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't know. I think he done showed it. I think he done proved it. I don't think he got nothing to prove. But I think of it more as a team. I think when I think of Steph, when I think of Golden State, I think more as a team. I don't think Steph is this dominating player. I mean, he usually is the best and scores the most on his team. But I don't know. I don't see him I see it as a team. I always see that Golden State unit as a team.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I think he don't get that type of slander, because he's not viewed as that mega superstar like that. He don't have the weight of the world on his. He's not carrying that weight of the world on his shoulders. But I don't know.
I'm a little light skinned motherfucker get the shimmying on the court and shit. Once he get the shimmying and shit, boy.
Plus he got. I mean, we can talk all we want about Draymond, but plus he got Draymond. Draymond takes it for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Draymond takes that heat.
Yeah.
So yeah.
True.
Yeah, but he want the heat to be put on him. He said, "Put the heat on me." Hey, Draymond a fool. But something I want to touch on though, real quick. Something I want to touch on is this Saudi Arabia league that they got going on, and the PGA. I don't know what it's called, man.
Man.
But
shit.
Yeah, PGA upset about this. PGA is not happy that their players is with them. They're not happy.
They with the new league.
Yeah,
they're not happy at all.
This is like those people that don't know that. I mean, we're talking about golf. Let's not get twisted. We're talking about golf right now. So for those people that don't know, this is kind of like the XFL be like, yo, Aaron Rodgers come play for us. Mahomes come play for us. Like Devontae, we want you guys come play for us. Don't mess with them. And then everybody's going over there because XFL is dropping like Aaron Donald contracts on everybody type joint. Everybody getting paid like Devontae Adams. Everybody getting paid like Mahomes. Like they're getting paid stupid money out there. Supposedly, they tried to lure Tiger over there.
For
nine figures. 9 figures. Good God. If it's high, that's got to be over 3, right? I feel like it's got to be over. If you're saying high, it has to be over 3.
Billy.
That's close to $1 billion, probably. No doubt about that. Like whatever your ex-wife took from you, we're paying all that and more back to you.
Man, what? And that's not even like if they win. That's just to get them over there to play.
Right.
Like you ain't even gotta win.
Right.
Like, that's just
all the prizes we give you.
Yeah. Like shit, I ain't mad at Phil Mickelson. Fuck, they can get paid, young, get paid.
The only reason why people care is because there's Saudi Arabia involved in
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of drama with that. Like first off, PGA straight up responded today because today was actually the first invitational for the Saudi Arabia League. LIV it's called. So all the players that were on the PGA and played in this joint, PGA came out today and said we are suspending all 17 of those players.
Yep.
They're not coming back to play for PGA, and they cannot play in any PGA sanctioned events.
We don't want you.
And guess what they were doing while they were handing out suspensions? They was teeing off. They don't give a fuck. They was teeing off. They did not care. They over there getting in their practice swings. You think they care?
Y'all don't see. I'm usually oh man, this is tough because I'm usually the player guy. You know what I'm saying? Like we talk about, I usually am the player guy. I usually do like riding with the players. But y'all don't think that's fucked up?
I only think it's messed up because of Saudi Arabia. That's it. That's the only reason why we care. We would be fighting for the players if it wasn't Saudi Arabia.
I was gonna say it all depends on what your morals are. Like if you feel like, and I think that's what it was for Tiger. I think they offered him that Billy or close to a Billy, and I think his morals and stuff played a part. He was like, nah, I can't. I'm just suspecting that's why he turned it down. And he was just like, nah, I don't fuck with what they do. So
Tiger's gonna get regardless. He don't need that. Tiger's gonna get his money, I feel like.
Yeah, but
Tiger's reputation has get so much damage. That's why he ain't go over there. If none of that shit happened with Tiger, he'd be right over there.
Good, no doubt. Now, hey, so Phil Mickelson, remember he came out. We talked about it before, where he was like, "Yo, those are some scary motherfuckers over there," and like, you don't want me type joint, you know, because the people financing the joint is some questionable things where they might have had somebody not be here anymore, pretty much. And so the reporter that came out and quoted Phil on this, I just saw this right now. The reporter that quoted Phil calling Saudi Arabia square motherfuckers about killing somebody, he was at the press conference, his first LIV joint. He got escorted out by security at the press conference. So, and he was like, "Yo, why am I being left or whatever?" And they're like, they don't know who told him to get rid of him. Phil Mickelson, I don't think he told him to get rid of him, but somebody knows that he was there, and they don't want him there. So I would be honestly, if I'm no reporter, I'd be scared because of what happened already over there type joint, you know?
Well, it's not in Saudi Arabia.
It's not in Saudi. Yeah, I was gonna say it was in London. Their first invitational, I think, was in London, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's some iffy stuff off the break right there. But now, like one thing is supposedly all the guys that are playing here, the majors are not sponsored by PGA. It's USGA, it's called. So like the majors, all those guys that are in this league, they can still play in the majors. And well, hopefully
some of them, yeah.
It's not guaranteed yet, but there hasn't been nothing to the extent that PGA did. Like Phil Mickelson, Dustin Johnson. Dustin Johnson, one of the top golfers in the world. No, like hands down, he's one of the best golfers out there. He's in LIV now, and he has an exempt position where he can play in I want to say the U.S. Open. It's one of them because he won it recently. So once you win it, you don't have to qualify for it again. He said, and same thing with Phil, even though he didn't play in the last U.S. Open. I want to say it was.
Yeah, he skipped it because he was supposed to be playing with Liv, and he took that break from golf. So I think he skipped it, and he didn't play. But to what you were saying, yeah, like the U.S. Open, they actually said the Liv players are actually eligible for the U.S. Open. The only ones that they don't know that's questionable right now is the Masters. The Masters is still kind of like trying to make a decision and figure out if they're gonna let or allow the Liv players to go play. The PGA, they're kind of PGA Championship. They kind of are most likely gonna not allow the players that are in the Liv League play in their tournament. So it's questionable.
It's some serious stuff. Like it's like I said, the XFL or back in the day, the AFL actually having a shot at taking over the NFL almost type thing.
But like Mike said though, it's only because it's Saudi Arabia. If it had been anybody else, we wouldn't be tripping.
We would be on the player side.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Because golfers are like wrestlers; they're independent contractors.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not linked to a PGA. They don't have a PGA deal. They just compete in PGA tournaments. So technically, them going to go make some money somewhere else is should be cool. Maybe some of them went about it wrong. I don't know. We don't know the behind the stories. But yeah, the only reason why people are mad is because they're Saudi Arabia. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're paying everybody. Everybody gets paid. And what you come in first, you come in last. You getting paid pretty much.
Highest purses ever in golf history.
I guess it's crazy. I mean, if I'm a golfer, I sign me up. I'm trying to make that money though.
Yeah, since y'all talking numbers, Dustin Johnson's contract is worth $125 million.
That's just the play over there.
And that's just the play. And Phil Mickelson's contract is $200 million just to play.
And business-wise, so for people that don't know, that's the real reason why the PGA is upset. Because they're giving them contracts. Because they were independent contractors before, they didn't get contracts. They just showed up and played. And if you won, you got money. But if you didn't, sometimes you didn't get money. This league is giving people contracts.
Yeah. And I think that's for 8 games too.
Right. So regardless if you win or not, you're getting bread. You know what I'm saying? So they're messing up the game. Anybody that comes in and messes up the game and disrupts, the pimping.
Yep. Talk that shit.
They don't like that. So it's that's like wrestling. Like wrestling, they've been fighting to try to have a union for years and they never had it because different people get paid different things. But once you're in a contract and you're getting that contract money, like what?
Yeah, what? I think they said so. The top 3 individual golfers at the end of the season will split a $30 million bonus, with $18 million going to the top golfer, $8 million going to the second place golfer, and $4 million to the third. And then they said the 8th and final tournament will be a championship with a $50 million bag.
Bro, so, I've made $100 million playing golf. Winning. I get to get that. And all I gotta do is show up over there. Oh, come on, bro.
Yeah,
that's just crazy.
I had to win to get the 100 mil. You know how hard that is? I gotta to get the 125. All I gotta do is show up. What?
All you gotta do is show up. Damn, I had how much they made too, because I think so Mickelson, his overall career earnings with the PGA Tour was 94.96 million, and Dustin Johnson's earnings were 74.3 million. All in the PGA, that's what they made total.
They ain't fucking with that Arab money, huh?
Man, what? And now they getting a contract to play for 125 and 200 million just to show up. They making that, man.
One legal battle. There's still gonna be a legal battles about this probably. Phil Mickelson, I was reading about him. he's got what he call a lifetime membership to the PGA tour. So he's going to be arguing about that.
Yeah, I think that's what I think too. I don't know how that works, but they are talking about like memberships and things of that nature. Like, yeah.
Feel like y'all can have this back. I don't need this.
That's what
to go to Planet Fitness no more.
She's making some. That ain't how it work.
So you can have this back. Oh, what you said you gonna find me? How much? Oh, okay, here you go, Doc.
What are you talking about? 74 y'all gave me for 20 years that I've been going.
Yeah. What? Hey, here's a little extra for your little league and shit.
Right.
Great cash, homie.
Exactly.
Like, fix the courses up.
Yeah.
What the hell you talking about?
Fuck out my face. So, yeah, man, this shit's crazy. So,
yeah, I know we probably ran like totally way over time and shit, but I'm gonna close out. We did not get a chance to get the Mike. Mike got a whole lot of like he mentioned when he was talking about his wrestling character that he played on the world, not wrestling character, but his character that he played on the podcast. He said he had many different facets and faces. He is a man of many different facets, many different things he's done so far in his young life, even though he liked to always say that we get old, but he's done a lot of things in his young life. But one thing that I want to touch on, he made a mention of wanting to win a Grammy, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Touch on that.
Is that on our shoulders to win the Grammy? Or
I said,
now, yes. Now. No, it's just something I wanted to do, man. I ain't never limit myself to, you know what I'm saying, like little goals. Like I'm 2-time nominated, Go Awards nominated. So, you know, that's cool. I mean, that I guess, but like I've always reached towards other stuff. My dad always taught me, like I had a rap group back in the day, went in there, rap for my dad, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna get signed to Master P. He was like, boy, Bob McCloud, you're not gonna get signed to Master P. You're gonna be Master P. And then he taught me about independence and stuff like that. So I've always tried to be independent. So yeah, I just wanted to win a Grammy, bring it back home for the fam. But yeah, it's on y'all shoulders now. So
we got you, bro. We got you.
Thank you.
Got you.
Y'all gonna get there. I mean, you know, y'all didn't ask this, but I see like in 10 years, y'all hosting the ESPYs. That's my vision for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all personal vision is for yourselves, that's y'all personal vision. For us as a collective, I want y'all to be hosting the ESPYs. You know what I'm saying? I want Willie to be hosting the ESPY, giving that monologue, bacon bammers in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I want him to tell Draymond, shut his old ass up, that by then he'll be old. So, you know what I'm saying? Shut your loud old ass up. You know what I'm saying? I want G Money to be, you know what I'm saying? I want others to succeed. Like, I really do want that. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, most definitely.
I can see that, but I wanted it 5. Let's shoot for 5. 10 seemed a little bit stretched.
Well, I said within 10.
I don't know if my wife let me sit out here for 10 if I ain't making nothing by that.
I just want to say 5 or better. We gotta get 5 or better. 10 a little bit stretched.
Well, I'm saying 10 because I'm thinking the future. At some point, y'all gonna branch out and do your own thing. In the 10 years, y'all might break up, and it might not be a messy breakup, but y'all might get back like New Edition, and then at the end, the SBs be y'all platform. Like, I got crazy dreams, bro. Like,
hey,
I got crazy dreams, bro, and I just believe in my people, man. And yeah,
man, like a Breakfast Club kind of run. You know what I'm saying? Like you do it for so long that you don't even really count the time. We'll probably notice the time because we're doing sports, so we see different players enter the league and leave the league and shit like that. So that'll probably be a way that we'll keep track of time, but it's cool. The time goes fast, man. It goes by quickly. So,
and then Malik will be a GM.
Yeah.
Coach Nassif will be have a statue at Blair.
Yeah.
Freaking Aaron would be a super executive at Nike.
At Nike.
So
yep.
All this come from this, man. All this come from this, and y'all are dope, man. Y'all are amazing how y'all do this every single week. And yeah, we're not getting what we want right now, but it's coming.
Hey, we thank you for just giving us the platform to even attempt to be great and be great. You know what I'm saying? You give us this platform to come on here every week to come on here and talk what we talk, and you keep us on point. You know what I'm saying? So we thank you for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like Willie said earlier, like you wear a lot of different hats. You know what I'm saying? You do a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Like you do stuff for the community. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I touched on that, but you know, I was going to ask you like how important the community is to you. If you haven't already, if you answered it, just say, all right, you know, check.
Not answer
45
that, but I mean, show going along, so we could do a part 2 for that. I mean, I'll just say that Mo County is everything for me. So I put on for where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I put on for where I'm from, and like I'm an asshole by nature. Most people think. You know what I'm saying? But I
seen
really
your Facebook thing. I seen your Facebook
recently. Yeah.
yeah.
Facebook jail.
No. Dude is crazy. He doesn't hit my inbox, whatever. But
no, I'm talking about the little game you play where it showed you had played like a little, you know, the little Facebook challenges, and it told you what you was or something like that. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. But I really live by I really live by the standpoint of if I got a platform, we got a platform. You know what I'm saying? I just to say this, like I got my name from GoGo, Mike T, but I made sure I came back and grabbed everybody. That was what was important to me. And yeah, man, I love being from Mo County. I love the treatment that we get in DMV. We're non-existent. Cool. So when we blow up, you know, thanks.
Cool.
Thanks. That's yeah, thanks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I love where we from, man. Long Branch, Manchester, Flower Ave, Hewitt Ave, White Oak. And I know the people, if you're watching this in LA, you don't know none of these places, but the way I feel about it is the way y'all feel about Compton and the way y'all feel about Long Beach.
Inglewood
like,
and shit.
I'm trying to do what Snoop
China, Tokyo.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to do what Snoop did for his hood, what all these other people do for their hoods, and in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a rapper, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all and be like, yeah, shoot him up, baby. Nah, too old for that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Yeah, but y'all are doing that, man, and y'all are doing this, and I thank y'all for having me on the show, man. Like, you know, this is great, man.
And you doing it too, man. You got Cranked Out Convos, you got the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast, and you got some other things coming along. I'm not gonna let the cat out the bag, but you're not finished. You got more to come. So you doing it as well, bro. Salute
I want to have 7 shows by the end of this year.
You gonna have them.
I want to have 7 shows by the end of this year. I actually want to, because he brought it up a couple of weeks ago, the Asshole podcast. I kind of want to bring that over. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to bring that over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all branching out. I'm already seeing. Right. I see ahead, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, like trying to have like 7 by the end of this year. Me and my mom podcast coming. So yeah, coming soon. Whatever.
Dope. That's dope. That's love right there. That's what's up.
We in here. We ain't going nowhere. 613 Faye Productions. Willie Beeman on Facebook. Follow that to IG. Twitter's still coming, but that's it for me.
Man, Tuesday. We gotta get Willie. Man, you be on IG, man. You be on IG, Willie.
Yeah, I'll be on IG. I said take that Willie Beeman off of Facebook, then it'll take you to IG.
I think I gotta follow you. I don't think I follow you.
Willie Prather.
Okay.
Willie Beeman, because it's gonna take you to a different link. But Willie Beeman. We IG coming. I mean, not IG. I always say IG here. Twitter coming. Right. Busy day. I was gonna try to figure it out, but I was gonna try and get that shit working today. But you know, busy day. It's coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, find me at G Money Caveman on Twitter. Spell it out. I'll be there. I gotta get on there more. Hey, I'm like, Willie, I gotta get on there more, tweet my damn stuff. I be slacking on that shit. So step your game up, G. Hey, double or nothing push-ups next game.
Hey, I'm for it. I need to do push-ups anyway. So whether I lose or win, I hit them with you. Pause. I do the push-ups with you.
I'm gonna go to state. We go 40 push-ups. I'm gonna go to state.
Hold on, Willie. Slow down now. All right, my arms ain't. Slow it down, Willie.
Let me get up and go to my other podcast. Go back to
Slow down, Willie. Hold on. I might give you 20. Shit.
All right, I take 25. We do 25.
Shit. All right. Damn. I make sure that's not an arm day.
Hey, one of us huffing and puffing. It's either me or Jay next week. Then
It's probably gonna be me. Shit. Once I get over like 12, shit. Whoo, it get a little tough. But shit, y'all can find me, Jae Jones. That'll send you on. That'll bring you to my social media platforms. That's on IG, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. Yeah, catch me on there. Talking shit, giving my opinions and whatnot, and yeah, man. Next, I won't be late next week. I promise that. So, but yeah, come through, kick it, and holla, talk. Let's talk that shit. Shit. By the time we come back, the finals might be over. Will it, or might be close?
no.
We got a game on like Sunday, then we got a game on like Tuesday. Yeah, we might be right there, 6 or 7.
It'll be game 6 by then at least.
Game 5 is on Monday.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Jae Jones on everything, man. Come through, holla at us, man. Mike T, let them know where they can find you.
Mike T 304 on Twitter, M Turner 304 on Instagram, Michael Turner on Facebook. 613 Faye. You can find us everywhere. Apple, Google, Spotify, YouTube. We on it.
And make sure y'all give us a rating, drop a comment, share, like, tell your friends.
5 stars.
Not just our podcast, our Brothers in the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast, and the Cranked Out Convos podcast, man. Y'all be sure to check out all 3 of those. Drop a comment and rate.
And we'll try to have merch in like the fall or winter. We'll try to have merch for you.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm working. I told y'all I'm
working. He working man, working man.
Yeah, so we gonna get some money soon.
Hey, Peacock,
coming for them Grammys, baby. We're coming for them Grammys. Stay tuned.
Era. Yeah, cool. Willie, let's close the door on their ass, baby.
Deuces.